Talon broke every single timing and strategy of FlyQuest entering the RMR. With calculated aggressions and last-minute rotations, this is how Talon showcased their unpredictable brilliance.
Need that star power. Alistair will deal and flush out MHL inside the site, but Netic's position is so hard to deal with.
Talon.
And Talon have beaten the big name in Australia. They are a new team formed 3 months.
To start off the match, MHL looked to aggress and secured an early pick onto Vex side, setting the tone for the round. With FlyQuest hesitant to show presence after the pick, Azure locked down arches while MHL pushed forward, aggressively hunting for more kills. This proactive playstyle allowed Talon to maintain control and box FlyQuest into a pinch situation. Even on the pistol round, Talon's coordination shined, and they converted the round with confidence.
Even more difficult, a strong start to things as Talon come through, guns blazing.
FlyQuest capitalized on their eco round win, gaining full momentum for the next 5 rounds. Talon's shaky buys and repeated aggression attempts backfired, as FlyQuest consistently punished their overextensions. These missteps forced Talon into multiple save rounds, creating a frustrating cycle of broken buys. By the end of round 6, FlyQuest had a commanding grip on the game, and Talon was on the back foot. After 5 rough rounds, Talon finally adapted. Reading FlyQuest's tendencies, they aggressively contested Banana, with Netic spraying through the smoke, finding ins. A clear message to FlyQuest to back off. This setup made Talon realize that it was eventually going to be an A-side finish since it was always their weakest side from the previous rounds. Expecting an A-side push, Addict's pop flash enabled Azure to perfectly time his swing, catching Alistair and Liaz off guard. This coordinated defense gave Talon the edge they needed to reclaim momentum, breaking FlyQuest's streak.
While there's re-aggression lined up, Azure set up by the flash, and Vexite able to at least get that kill back. But the numbers have fallen away from FlyQuest. This is the perfect counter reaction by Talon, and they will reap the rewards of it. Great flash timing.
FlyQuest quickly identified Talon's weak B-side defense and executed a near-flawless attack. A well-placed Molotov flushed Netic into the open, leaving MHL alone with the op. Despite his best efforts, FlyQuest overwhelmed him, forcing Talon to save 4 guns. This round underscored FlyQuest's calculated approach to exploiting gap in Talon's setup. But this was ultimately a smarter decision to keep Talon on the board. Talon realized that they might attempt to walk up towards Banana again, which prompted Hazard and Netic to chuck utility and spray through the smoke once again, netting them 3 kills and potentially the easiest round win. Addict was also able to pick off a lurk from Vexite towards apartments, along with MHL eventually pinching the remaining members of FlyQuest to 1v2 or a 1v3 towards Banana in apartments. The coordination left FlyQuest boxed in and outnumbered, securing Talon an easy round win, further stabilizing their economy. FlyQuest opted for a default to carefully probe for weak points, but Talon's discipline paid off. No over-rotations, just Netic with the first contact to catch a lazy clear alongside Hazard support to avoid trades. Eventually, Talon capitalized on small timing errors to isolate duels, turning this into a save for FlyQuest as the timer runs down. FlyQuest's A-side apartments push should have punished Addict's aggression, but against all odds, he converted a kill while fully blind.
Flashbang's there, but what is Liaz looking at?
This hero play bought time for MHL and the rest of the team to reinforce. With FlyQuest's timing broken and no presence on Banana, Talon's crossfire overwhelmed them, giving Talon yet another round. FlyQuest decided to go for a full Banana execute, but this fell flat due to Hazard and Netic's stellar anti-flash positioning. This foiled FlyQuest's execute, as their staggered peaks made it easy for Hazard and Addict to clean up. The momentum was now firmly back in Talon's hands entering the second half. Talon is finally in the T side. They decided to go for the contact explode strat in a way that gives them enough coverage of their push towards Boiler. Addict worked his way up towards apartments solo without any opponents to check him, while 4 members of Talon buddied up towards Boiler. Even if there were potential trades, because of the site defense distribution of FlyQuest, Talon was able to capitalize on the man advantage fights, knowing that it will take a while for the rest of the members of FlyQuest to respond via flank or trades. They win the pistol round and finally take the lead 7-6. Talon plays their defaults and attempt to do the same strat to overwhelm the eco round of FlyQuest. Since they are known to be intricate towards their site distributions, Talon decided to push towards arches from middle and take site with the same position of Addict from apartments. Addict patiently waits, knowing that FlyQuest should be watching apartments now. Because of the solo hold from FlyQuest towards arches, they were able to help out Addict push apartments, take site, and fight the 5v2 and win the round. FlyQuest went on a full save to keep their economy alive on the attempt to regain the momentum on the upcoming rounds. This prompted Talon to continue on their push towards B and easily take the round from FlyQuest. Nice. Netic, looking to aggress early into Banana, had him isolated once again, giving FlyQuest an early pick. Because of this, FlyQuest assumes that this will prompt Talon to rotate towards A main because of their success in claiming the spot. After chucking multiple utilities to throw them off, this prompted a rotate from FlyQuest to gamble stack the A site at 40 seconds with zero information towards Banana. Talon decides to do a full rotate rush towards Banana after reading the rotation of FlyQuest towards A, where Dexter is the only man to hold. Because Talon was slow to take B site, FlyQuest was able to rule out the position of Talon with solo picks and pinch them towards Banana on both rounds.
Denies the bomb, but Addict denies their life. MHL has to recover the bomb on this side, but the comms aren't there, and neither is MHL. Now, looking for the kills, and he knows he's lost a round. Liaz only has to save this M4. Time's out. Be around the corner as well. Double swing planned out, but Vexsight's able to fade away. Incendiary down on the stairs. They cannot cross over. Azur is low. He peeks out and he's gone. MHL all alone at the backstab and a front stab. What's going on over here? It's all the stabbing.
Knowing the control that FlyQuest was able to capitalize on towards B, Talon hurls a bunch of nades towards Banana, killing Dexter. This means that both sides of the site are potentially weaker because of the 2-2 side hold position that FlyQuest has to adapt to. They delay the time a bit further to make FlyQuest waste their utilities, knowing that they are at a disadvantage. With 40 seconds left on the clock, Talon explodes towards A side. With barely any utility to work with, they take A side on the eco round, grab the guns on the dead bodies, and win the eco against FlyQuest.
Challenge. I mean, he doesn't have head armor, so taking the fight at a headshot angle is really his best shot at it.
Vexsight's going to be spotted out by MHL. He's ready for it. Head taken off. Vexsight's gone, and Alistair has to clutch this one out. Where there is a force by swinging to one direction, Alistair has decided there's going to be one to the other side as well. Cannot win this round, has to save this M4. FlyQuest with bad money as well. Talon are going to find double digits.
FlyQuest decides to aggress early to catch Talon off guard. Inz is able to get a pick towards Netic while pushing the smoke, but he has no idea that Azur and MHL are still waiting towards ramps. They walk past Azur through the smoke and Azur finds two. In an attempt to potentially get middle control once again, Alistair gets punished, leaving Liaz in a 1v4 and the round going to Talon. Now this was a funny round. FlyQuest on a full eco round creates a 5-man pyramid towards B. Because of the flashes thrown, Azur finds 3 members and Talon continues their push towards B after the pyramid info from Azur, giving them the freest round.
Even in the Atlanta run, I don't think we did. So, there are some eyebrows to be raised. Yeah. But Talon definitely raising a few eyebrows as they find themselves at match point in our opening best of one.
Talon, playing their defaults, get to work their way up towards B side. They had a really good post plan, even at a man disadvantage, but the retake from FlyQuest left MHL in a 1v3, giving FlyQuest another chance to keep themselves in the game.
Find this one over here. He does. Alistair at the very least gets the better of Hazard, but there's still another Opera on the other side who you have to be careful of, and it's MHL. Swings through for one, spots out 2 more. Tech in his hand, but it's not enough. He lost his teammate earlier on, and with Vexsight finishing him off, FlyQuest will evade demise.
Talon unleashed their aggression on Banana with utility, catching Dexter off guard once more. Meanwhile, Addict's apartment's lurk exposed FlyQuest's predictable rotations, allowing Talon to isolate fights on A side. Remember, FlyQuest always leaves apartment and plays towards site. In classic trade-heavy Counter-Strike fashion, the round boiled down to a 2v1, with Talon coming out on top.
That will tag up MHL, but little else. They need quick kills from Inns. They need that star power. Alistair will deal and flush out MHL inside of the site, but Netic's position is so hard to deal with. A great off angle, and they will swing from the pit. They will commit to the double swing, and Talon have beaten the big name in Australia. They are a new team formed 3 months ago, and they caused that upset in the opening best of one. I wouldn't have thought that they had a fighter's chance, but they came in swinging into this Inferno.
This final round sealed their victory against FlyQuest, an incredible upset to open up to the Shanghai RMR. As the final round wraps up, it's clear this wasn't just another match. Talon pulled off something truly special, pushing past their limits with impeccable timing and calculated aggression. Against a team like FlyQuest, known for their precision and ability to adapt, Talon's clever rotations and ability to break the rhythm was a difference maker. So as the RMR continued, Talon esports have left their mark, proving that a team strategy and timing can shift the course of a match, no matter who is across the server.